Bobcat E10 mini excavators. This is a 2,600 pound machine with a digging force right around 1,800 pounds. On flat ground, this machine is rated to dig down about 122 inches, which is pretty impressive for a small machine that it is. The beautiful thing about this machine is it's retractable undercarriage. Right now I have it in the full wide position, so when you're digging, that's going to give you the most stability left to right over the tracks. But if you need to get through a gate or through a narrow opening, you can actually retract this down to 28 inches and be able to get through those doors and get inside that building that you need to dig inside of. As you can see, we're now at the rear of the excavator. With a simple push of a button, pull of a tab, the whole seat assembly flips up, giving you full access to the engine bay of this Bobcat E10 mini excavator. Here's a few things I'd like to point out in the engine compartment of the Bobcat E10 mini excavator. Here is your air filter. With a quick pull of this yellow tab and a slight turn, you can access your air filter. You're going to want to keep tabs on that and make sure it's not getting too dirty. Quarter turn back in, push of the tab, and you're good to go. Here we have our engine coolant level. Always make sure it's between the low and the full setting, preferably right in the middle is where we like to keep it. We have a fuel filter, hydraulic filter, oil filter, easy to touch. If you can put your hands on it, that means they're easy to get off. We've got a battery here that's easy to jump start. And then if you need to top it off with oil, there's a direct line of sight right to the oil fill cap. Up here is our maintenance schedule. It'll show you what to do every 10, 50, 100, and so on. The nice thing about that is if you get to 500 hours, you can do the maintenance yourself, or you can give me a call and we can get with the shop and get it in for a 500-hour service or a 1,000-hour service. Bobcat's made the maintenance on these machines super easy, super friendly. One of the other features that I really like about the Bobcat E10 mini excavator is the ability to get in from either side of the machine. So you can get in from the left side, you can get in from the right side. I personally am 6'3", so I can get in this pretty comfortably, hop on in, put both the levers down, and I feel like that's pretty comfortable. I might be able to do 8 hours of a day digging just like this. As I mentioned earlier, this machine has a retractable undercarriage. Here I have the machine lifted off the ground to demonstrate how easy that is to get those tracks to go back in. I've used the blade, the boom and stick to lift the machine off the ground. Once you fire up the machine, there's going to be a simple switch here to go from blade control to the track widening control. So I'm going to fire it up and show how easy that is. And just like that, your tracks are back to its narrowest setting at 28 inches. You're ready to go through those doors, through those gates, and get through those narrow pathways in order to access the job you have at hand. Another few features I'd like to point out on the Bobcat E10 mini excavator is that our rollover protection system here, with a simple pull of 2 pins, can be folded down for any of those jobs that give you height restriction. We also have a work lamp here, so you can see when you're digging on those early mornings or perhaps even those late evenings. We still do have the slewing left and right for tight digging up against a wall. This machine is a zero tail swing machine, which means that when it's at its full width, you can spin and stay within the track frame there. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for following along as I explain the features and benefits of the Bobcat E10 mini excavator. If you have any further questions, reach out to your local salesman. We've got locations in Oklahoma, Idaho, Utah, New Mexico, Texas, and California. Your local salesman will be able to tell you about availability, attachments that can go onto this machine, and to even schedule a demo for you. Thank you and have a great day.